Well, here we are. Welcome back to Blue Gypsy Homestead. My name's Louis, if you have first time here. We got a bit of snow yesterday. Now, I'm sure that people, if there's anybody in Buffalo watching this, they're going, yeah, that's cute. No, honestly, we didn't get that much. We got perhaps, I'm going to guess, somewhere in the area of about 15 to 20 centimeters, maybe 25 centimeters, close to a foot. And I had the opportunity to bring out the Kubota again. And honestly, I would have filmed it, except that, to be quite honest with you, the snow and my camera are not friends, so I didn't film it. What I'm going to show you is more the result. And so there she is in all her glory, and we've got a beautiful sunset going on. So there she is, the BX2660 from Kubota. Not a sponsored video, just figured I'd let you know. And it took me approximately 45 minutes to clear the driveway. I apologize for the shaking. To clear the driveway. So essentially what I do, well, here we are. Welcome back to Blue Gypsy Homestead. My name's Louis, if you have first time here. We got a bit of snow yesterday. Now, I'm sure that people, if there's anybody in Buffalo watching this, they're going, yeah, that's cute. No, honestly, we didn't get that much. We got perhaps, I'm going to guess, somewhere in the area of about 15 to 20 centimeters, maybe 25 centimeters, close to a foot. And I had the opportunity to bring out the Kubota again. And honestly, I would have filmed it, except that, to be quite honest with you, the snow and my camera are not friends, so I didn't film it. What I'm going to show you is more the result. And so there she is in all her glory, and we've got a beautiful sunset going on. So there she is, the BX2660 from Kubota. Not a sponsored video, just figured I'd let you know. And it took me approximately 45 minutes to clear the driveway. I apologize for the shaking. To clear the driveway. So the way the snowblower is set up right now, I can throw the snow about, I'll say 10 meters, 30 feet, maybe a little bit more. Now, if you remember from my last video, I had some issues with the impeller. Now, the impeller is the part of the machine that actually throws the snow. You've got the augers that move the snow from the outside to the inside where the impeller is located, and then the impeller takes that snow and it throws it. If all goes well, it throws it far. Today the snow was very light. I mean, yes, there was a lot of it, but the snow was very light. So I was able to... There's the tree that you'll see in many of my pictures. So as you can see, though it's not clear from this picture, the distance that the snow is thrown is about 10 meters, 30 feet. And so it really does get the snow away. Now what helps is if you've got the wind on your side. So let's say, for example, if I've got the wind blowing against me, then to be quite honest with you, it's going to be a nightmare because the snow will always blow back into my face. This is very unpleasant because it's cold. The snow is cold because when it hits your face, it melts and it gets cold. I know, stating the obvious. So what I do is I actually went to the dollar store and I picked up a face shield, just an ordinary face shield, and I wear that on top of my, well, my skidoo suit, if you will. And I wear it over my face, so even if the snow blows back, it doesn't necessarily go into my face. It might, but it doesn't necessarily. Now, one of the things that the tractor doesn't have, and I wish I had bought it, is a cab. Now there are soft cabs and there are hard cabs. The soft cab, of course, is made purely of material that sits on a frame, and the hard cab is made of something a little more durable, plexiglass, for example. So it becomes a combination of plexiglass and cloth and clear. There's a clear material that's for the door. The plexiglass is typically the windshield. The plexiglass also gives you the opportunity to have a windshield wiper, whereas the soft covers don't. Anyway, all that to say, I took a look at pricing them, and I noticed that yes, this one does actually have a cab that is available, and yes, if I'm willing to spend $6,000. No, I'm not. I'm not willing to spend $6,000. To me, it's not worth it. I use the snowblower maybe 8-9 times a year in the winter, and to be quite honest with you, for those few times, I can suck it up and I can actually go put the face shield on and I'm fine. So, to give you a rough idea of how long this driveway is. So, let's say, for example, it starts effectively where the tractor is. Then it goes here. I will try not to shake the camera too much. Please accept my apologies. I am actually looking at getting I guess a stabilizing, I think they call them gimbals. I'm a photographer, I'm not a videographer. I'm going to have to work on that. So as you see, we're not even halfway. This is about a third of the way around this corner here. This is about the third of the way around the driveway. And so we go a little further. And I'm not going to take you all the way to the end because, quite honestly, I'm afraid of making you seasick. But if you take a look down that way, that's where the road is. So it's not really practical or possible to shovel. So what I do is, if I'm not able to actually blow my own driveway out, clear my driveway, whatever you want to call it, I'll hire somebody. And I've had to do that the first couple of years I was here, because I simply didn't have the snowblower attachment for my machine. Then I did actually go buy it, and it was one of the best investments I could have made. Now, now it's not paid for yet, of course, but or rather, it hasn't paid for itself yet. It's a $3,600 piece of equipment, and to clear the driveway is approximately $100. But still, I can do it on my schedule. I can do it if I need to get it done, and I don't actually have to wait for somebody to arrive. On the rare occasions that I have to go into the office, I now know that I can clear my driveway and get out. What else can I show you? Well, I mean, looking back, if we look back, there is a lot to see. And you'll get to see a lot more of this in the summertime when it's actually apparent. There's a fire pit that's buried under a foot of snow. There is there's a pond over, actually, I can show you that. You won't see it, but there it is. There is a pond there that's right in front of that berm. The black thing that you're seeing in the corner there, that's bat bottom. We have a lot of mosquitoes. Over that way, you'll notice that there's a hoop that I use, mostly that's to grow things on. Hopefully that they climb. They don't always, but we're working on that. And last but certainly not least, there's my home. Now, it may not look like much, but it's home. It's a Quonset hut that's been renovated so that I can live in it. It is well insulated. It has heating. It has air conditioning, and it also has a pellet stove. And that pellet stove is absolutely phenomenal. It definitely keeps things just toasty warm. I like to keep the house at about 23 degrees Celsius, whatever that works out to. I think it's 70, 72 Fahrenheit. And that's where I like to keep it. And what I'll do is I'll often, when it's a little lighter, when it's not that cold, I'll run both the pellet stove and I'll run the, it's a split unit effectively, so it provides me with heat and air conditioning whenever, you know. So I'll run those two things together, and it's wonderful, to be honest with you. I've got on-demand water heater, and if you look in the, off to the, I guess the way you're looking at it, to your right, you'll see two propane tanks, actually 3 propane tanks, and I fill those about once every year and a half. That's how little propane I actually need to use. I have a generator, and that's there in case in case we have a power failure. It doesn't happen very often, but there is there's a chance. If there's a power failure, I can wait. I'll wait half an hour typically. I'll go around the back. I'll start the generator. That lights up everything. It brings my freezers back online, so I'm not going to lose anything in my freezers. Really, really important. Anyway, that's it for today. I will do my best to get you a little bit more stable video from now on. Sorry for that. And in the meantime, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself, and until next time. One last thing. I always forget this. If you're enjoying the videos, or if you want to help me in terms of expanding the reach of the channel, if you could share this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, tell people about it, that would help me out a lot. I'm trying to build up subscribers, and if I'm able to do that, then that's one more, I guess, avenue of revenue for me, being completely honest. So this will hopefully become my retirement. Anyways, thank you again. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.